everyone, welcome to yet another edition with the consultee. My name is Chacha, and today we'll be talking about steps to getting employed in 2020. Now this is a very sensitive and important topic today, so I'd advise everyone to get your pen, get your paper, so that you don't forget anything that we'll be discussing today. Okay, so if this is your first time joining us, please click on the subscribe button and turn up your notifications. Click on the notification button so that you'll be alerted when there's a new video up. Now let's do this. Lots of people, or when you're browsing online or checking, trying to find out how to get a job, most times what you would see are things like how to get a job: be confident, look the part, dress the part, maintain eye contact, with your potential employer, firm handshake and all of that. But nothing will happen if you're not even called for an interview. All those things are just periphery. That's on the way. You understand? 1 or 2 days of practice, or even, the grace of God can take you past all of that. That's not what is important right now and in this year, 2020. 2020 is such a different year. I really don't understand how things just changed, but we're speaking a new language. We're understanding things differently, and so many things are changing and will change. So 2020 is a different year. What with this pandemic, it's a global pandemic, and lots of companies have had to lay off a lot of their employees, and a lot of people don't have jobs anymore. And if you've not been making plans, and if you're not prepared, it's going to be a disaster. We have to eat, we have to survive, and we have to keep going on, irrespective of the pandemic and the things it has cost for a lot of us. So right now, how are you going to get that new job? How are you going to convince the next company that you are viable, that you are qualified, that you have what it entails to get a job? Okay, some people will tell you your resume. Fine, your resume can do the magic for you, and you get called in for an interview. Your description can help you. That is the job description. It can help you. Like when you look at it, you'll be like, okay, I think I can handle that job. But all those things are just, idealism. We're just being idealistic when we just, check. Like I have it here, check. And at the end of the day, you've checked out nothing. You're going back home without anything. Your interview, that is if you would be called in for an interview, is more or less useless. I don't even think you will make it past the interview. I don't even think you'll be called in for the interview to start with. So how are we going to guarantee that you'll get this job in 2020? Are you going to guarantee that, okay, you know what, my present job now, they've cut my pay, but I have to pay bills, I have to take care of myself, my kids, my family, or whatever it is you want to do. But this is not the path I want to take. I cannot be working in a company where, okay, my job is uncertain, my tomorrow is uncertain, so I have to make the next step, the next move. How are you going to move forward? How are you going to step out of it and be brave? Like, I'm applying for this job, I'm a job applicant, I'm applying for a job. Okay, I'll soon be in the labor market, so I need to apply for a job, and I'm going to get that job. I'm going to get a job within 2 months, within 3 months, depending on your plans, depending on your estimation. So how are you going to get that job in 2020, where employers are speaking a different language, where the economy is bleak for some people, where so many things are upside down? How are you going to get the job? So without further ado, let's go into how you're going to get the job. Okay, so if you're just joining us, please hit the subscribe button and tell me, and also drop a comment down below telling me if what we're going to discuss will, if you disagree with it or you agree, tell me why you disagree, tell me why you agree, tell me what you think I have missed. Point it out to me. Let's discuss it. Let's hash it out. Okay, you have your opinion, you're entitled to your opinion, as I'm entitled to my opinion. But just get this, how are you going to get a job in 2020 is, number one, through leads, okay, and then that's number one, then through conversion, and then through negotiation. I'm going to take these three from the top down. Now, leads can also mean the job opportunities you're seeing, okay, not necessarily, I saw jobs on a website, I saw jobs on a newspaper, so I'm applying. It could be word of mouth, like, hey, I heard that that company needs like a graphic director, or needs a legal consultant, or needs so services, and you're like, oh really, that's a lead. So how are you going to convert that lead? How are you going to couch that lead, make that lead your lead, make that lead something that you would benefit from it? Okay, there's so many leads, but how are you going to personalize your lead? LEADS, lead. So how are you going to personalize it? How are you going to convert those leads? Number one, you can convert the leads by sending in your CV. Okay, oh hello, I'm interested in this job, and then give them a sales speech. Do you know that every application you send in for a job, like to send in, like, I'm interested in this job, I have these qualifications and blah 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 blah, these are my skills, that's a sales speech. So how good are you? How good of a sales expert are you? Because you have to be good at your sales speech to attract the employer. The employer is supposed to sit back and be like, oh yeah, I like what he has, I like what she has, I like what I like what they're offering, and it's going to be good for me. I love it. I want to hire them into my company. I want to work with them. I'm looking forward to working with them. So how good is your sales speech? That's your CV, that's your application, and it continues up until you are even called in for an interview. How good is your sales speech? If you don't have a sales speech, develop a sales speech. Don't just sit down there. Oh, where are your qualifications? Okay, I have a PhD, but it's not going to get you anywhere. You'll be shocked that they will hire someone who just has a BSc. You understand? Because you don't have a sales speech. No one is fine. We want all the qualifications, but kind of like, how are you projecting it? How are you understanding it? How are you impacting on the other person? You understand? The next person. How are you able to break down that qualification to marry it to that job that you're looking for? So that's your sales speech. And if you're perfect at your sales speech, maybe you're getting that job, you will get that job. You will get the job in less than a month, depending on the duration. They'll be like, okay, we'll call you after a month to blah 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 blah, tell you if you've gotten the job, or give you a status on your application. But you're getting the job. That's the bottom line. Okay, so that's your sales speech, sending in your CV. Okay, now when you're done sending in your CV, okay, let your CV, before you even send in that CV, please let your CV be simple. Let it be catchy, but don't go and bore someone. Some people send in their CV and they have 1,001 skills that they don't even know anything about. How don't they know anything about it? Because they go to cyber cafes and they just tell people, please please give me a format of someone else's CV. They just copy, download everything into their CV, and that's it. You will find out that someone, I worked there. Okay, can you do this? They don't know how to do it. But if you teach me, I'll learn. So why are you filling up your CV with unnecessary things? What you have, say you have it. What you don't have, say you don't even state it. It's tiring, it's annoying, it's frustrating, and that's even a reason why the employers will just get tired of you and be like, you know what, okay, we'll call you, and that's it. Hello, bye bye. That's the end. So when you don't want it to be the end, keep your CV concise. That is, clear English, spoken clearly. Outline your skills, your qualifications, the dates, and Keep it short and simple. When they call you, then you can now, expound on it. You understand? Like, okay, here I meant this. Here they would even see it when they will see you and correlate that your CV with what they're saying. Okay, so that's the lead. Now, we have entered the conversion. I was even talking about conversion before I entered conversion. Now, conversion is, being able to, like, make them call you. You understand? Some people will tell you, I just pray that they call me, or I just pray that they call me. Sometimes that's just it. You just have to pray that they call you. But there are other times that you just be like, you know what? Okay, I have their number. Hello, good morning. Please, my name is Chacha Wabara. My name is so and so and so. I sent him my CV at so and so time, and I was just wondering if you got it. It's a friendly reminder. There's no harm in doing that. You would even be shocked that sometimes someone will, like, one of the employers might be like, oh, okay, maybe they didn't have you in mind, but as you've called, they've listened to you, they've heard you speak, they'll call you back. They'll be like, you know what, add his or her CV to the list. I really want to see that person. I want to see that person. That person is persistent. I like things like that. You've gotten an interested employer without even knowing it, and you might not even be excessively qualified for the job, but because you're perseverant, because you know there's a fire, because you're insistent, they will pick you. That's your conversion. That's an aspect of the conversion. Okay, you can also tell word of mouth, like, please, connection. Use your connections. Okay, use your connections to get your job. I look at a lot of people on social media. They just go to social media to read the gossip, to make comments on popular blogs and all of that, without knowing that they can use their social media account to get a job. Guess what? I got a job today. I got a job today from my social media. Someone hired me because of what she saw me do on my social media account, on my Instagram account. Okay, so I did something, a graphic an animation video, and she just said, please, you know what, can you refer me to the person who did this video for you? And I'm like, okay, I'm referring you to the person, that's me. And she's like, are you serious? Are you sure? Because what you're doing on social media is different from this. And I'm telling her, and I'm saying, it is me. I do all my animation videos. And she's like, really? Show me more. And I'm like, these are all my creations. And she just gave me the job. I didn't apply for a job. I did not apply for the job. But someone hired me because of what they saw on social media. So what's the social media for? What's the essence of social media for you? To just laugh, or to showcase, or to gossip, or to play around? Why don't you just turn it into something for yourself? Turn it into something that will benefit you. Okay, that's conversion right there. Now, some people will tell you that they don't understand what to do. Connection is not for them. If you know an uncle or a friend of a friend of a friend, there's no harm in saying, please, can you tell this your uncle to speak for me? Can you help me out? Say it. Even you can still use that social media and say, I need a job. I have so and so qualifications. Is there anyone who needs my services? I need a job. This is not something about being proud or what would people say. Forget about what would people say. You're pitching a sale. You're selling yourself to the public, and people will be like, those ones that are watching you, be like, okay, so why don't you just try him or her? And you've gotten the job. That was because you went out, you stepped out a bit on yourself, and you got the job. You have to be confident. You have to portray yourself as being serious, as being able to handle responsibilities. When we're talking sales, you sell yourself when you get the lead, and then you convince the employer that you have what it takes to get the job. And then the third one is to negotiate. I'll give you an instance. A few days ago, I got a WhatsApp message very early in the morning. So when I got it, it was actually a lady, like she's looking for a job. That she needs a job. She's at so and so, and I'm like, I didn't respond. So later on, she now sent me a message again. That was in the night. That she didn't hear from me the whole day. So and I said, okay, you know what? I don't have any jobs I'm giving anyone. I can only notify you on the availability of jobs. That's what I can do. In any case, go to my website and go through the jobs and the categories. I'm sure you'll see what you can apply for. And she's like, now that's the negotiation. And she's like, but what do you advise? What do you think? Is there any other way you can help me? Now, if I want to get roped into that, I'll be like, okay, so I'm advising you, blah blah blah. That means I've taken responsibility. That's our own sales. That's our own negotiation. She's trying to rope me in so that I will now become responsible for her. So now I will not have to go out of my way to be like, okay, I saw this job. Okay, what are your qualifications? Okay, this and this, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, oh, please just, you know what? I don't give jobs. Like I told you earlier, I don't give jobs at all. What you would do, go to my website and apply for jobs. You understand? So you should be able. She had a failed negotiation because I already understood the language, the tone. So you have to be able to convince someone with your negotiation without someone knowing that you are actually negotiating with the person. Okay? So how are you going to do that? You can do that by saying, I saw so and so. When I came to your office to submit my CV, I noticed this, I noticed that. Do you think I can handle it for you? I think I can handle it for you. Okay, let me just help you. Let me show you a different way of doing it. And you just might be lucky and the employer will be like, oh, okay, let me see what you've got. And that's a pitch that has gone right. Then you can offer your services for free. Oh ho ho ho. A lot of people like, oh no, God forbid, how can I offer my services? How will I eat? That was a lot of people said that in the past video. Why you're not getting a job, why you're not getting a Nigerian job in 2020. My other video last week or thereabout. But when see the irony of the whole thing is that when you offer your services for free in the right environment, you'll be hired. And you would even make more money. Contrary to what you may think, you would make money from that service. I'm not going to go into how you can make money from that service, but take it from me. If you offer your services, not just looking desperate, let me do it for you for free. No, that type. I can do it for you. Make something that other people take as something. Like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I can do that whiteboard animation for you. Let me just show you. Let me just give you an instant. Let me just handle this particular one for you. So when you handle it and they see, they'll be like, okay, you know what? Let's just hire you to come and handle all our graphics for us. I'm not saying, oh, so I'll not come and be working for free. This life. No, that's not what I mean. You do things with wisdom. Okay? Now let me tell you someplace else where you can get a job in 2020. A lot of people like going to NNPC, Nigerian National, this NNPC, LG, NLG, Total, Mobile, all these oil companies. Nigerians love working in banks. They love all these lofty, high jobs, CBN and all of that. But listen, do you know where you can get a job? And do you know how you can get that job? And the job will be subsisting and become like all those other big jobs that you've been hearing of. By targeting those small businesses that have a huge potential. You see those small businesses, put your eyes down. This is a tip. This is the almighty tip. Those small businesses, I'm not talking about this under the pillar kind of jobs, no. You see that it's an establishment and they're growing. where they will be now or where they are now won't be where they will be in 2 or 3 years. No, sit down, do your research. All those small businesses where they're like a 10, 20, 30 man employees, watch them. Or you look at their business, you look at their concept, watch them. You will see that they will grow, and you'll be thankful that you applied at that time. That you have, when it's a small man business or when the business is just growing, anyone can apply, and there's a 95% chance that you get hired. In fact, you can even tell them on the phone, you know what, I have the qualification. You might not even write an application. You might just see 1 or 2 people that work there. You know what, tell your guy that I'm interested in the job. Now, how far now I can, now, but how to, now, and you're getting the job without writing an application, without even going for an interview. You might just train you a little bit, but then you've gotten the job. You've gotten that job that people that people would want to get in 3 or 4 years from that time. So how about that? Just start searching for those small businesses today. That's my tip. That's the way. Apart from your leads, look for those small businesses. Forget your NMPC and all that. Unless you have all the qualifications or the connections and God smiles on you, fine. But if you've not gotten those ones, look at those small businesses that are up and coming. Apply. There's no way that you apply to 3, 4, 5 that you won't get 3, or in fact those same 3 calling you for an interview. And then you cannot go there and dress the part. You cannot go there and be confident. You cannot go there and maintain eye contact with the employer and all of that. And all of that would just be, added, qualities that, okay, fine, he or she knows what's up. They know what to do. Okay, they are good for the job. Let's just hire him or her. How has this video impacted you? Did you enjoy today's session? If yes, please leave a comment down, like the video, and of course subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.